5:30 a.m. We've arrived at Denver International. Are they going to take our longboards? We'll know more in a few minutes. Well, we have our answer. You cannot take surfboards on a Southwest flight. It looks like the maximum they're telling me is 80 inches. So that's shorter than United. That's shorter than American. I wish it would have said that specifically on the website. I looked pretty good for that, and no luck. So here's what ended up happening. I got to the airport and I tried to check in with the Sky Cap, and the Sky Cap said, "Bring your boards over here." And so I thought, hey, that's a good sign. And I asked him, "Do you check in for international flights?" He said, "No, just take them inside. They'll take care of you." And then when I walked inside, I saw the area for large items, and I stuck the surfboards in the large item area. And the person that was standing there from Southwest said, "Just go ahead and check in normally. I'll keep your surfboards here. And as soon as you get tags, we'll just tag them." Again, I'm thinking, this is great. It looks good. So I went to the kiosk and checked in for the flight, and I bought the sports equipment tag for $75 each, $150. And then and as I was taking the tags back to the surfboards, I was approached by two people from Southwest and said, "You can't take those on a flight. They're too big." Keep in mind, this was at 5:30 in the morning, so maybe I wasn't prepared or wasn't at my best, but I was like, your website says I can. And they said, no, it's got to be 80 linear inches or less. Well, if you do the math on 80 linear inches, which is length times width times height, length plus width plus height, you'd have the largest surfboard that can go on Southwest is about a 5-foot 5-inch surfboard. Now, they're out there, but not a lot of people are surfing 5-foot 5-inch surfboards. So they told me I could ship it via cargo, but that would take a business account with 2 weeks to set up. So here I am back at home, 6:30. Was not able to go to Costa Rica. We're looking at plan Bs now. I'm surprised because I looked at the Southwest website again this morning, and it basically calls out surfboards and says you can take a surfboard, and does not mention 80 linear inches. It just says you can fly with a surfboard. It has some caveats around Hawaiian airline or Hawaiian travel, but I'm not going to Hawaii. So that's the long and short of it. Southwest did not let me take an 8-foot board on the flight to Costa Rica. Okay, back with an update. It is now about 9:30 in the morning. Again, I'm back from the airport. I was not able to fly with my surfboards on Southwest. But that leaves me with the challenge that I had originally, which is I would want to test these surfboards. So I went ahead and booked another flight for tomorrow, and this one is through American Airlines. The surfboard policy for American Airlines is a little bit different and actually far more specific, in my view, than Southwest policy. So it says I can travel with a surfboard on American Airlines as long as the linear dimensions, length plus width plus height, is 126 inches or less. And that's what I have. I have an 8-foot board. If you do the math on that, an 8-foot board is just under 126 linear inches, depending, of course, on the width and things like that. But mine is 125 linear inches. I'm actually taking it in the box that it ships with and measuring that box. I'm quite certain it is under 126 inches. So everything should be fine. Now, if I were to, there's a connection, though, with American Airlines. So I have to connect, and, of course, that connection worries me that the board will get off the plane and onto another plane, and the additional handling, and that damage the board. And look, it's not perfect, but that's what I'm going to do. Another kind of not perfect is it's an 8-foot board. Now, the longer the board for me, the better. I'm not that good of a surfer, so I was really hoping to get the 9-footer to come with me. But I'll try the 8-foot, and hopefully I'll be able to ride some waves on the 8-footer. If I'm going to steelman Southwest position this morning, I was ill prepared. So I should have had Southwest's policy for surfboards on my phone when I walked in. I did not have it on my phone when I walked in, and I blame myself for that. I guess it was 6 in the morning or 5:30 in the morning, and I guess I hadn't started thinking yet. So something tells me that would have helped if I was able to pull up their own surfboard policy. And maybe also they don't see a lot of surfboards shipping out of Denver. That seems odd. But if I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, I think you can ship surfboards on Southwest. I don't know what happened this morning. More to come.